rainy, noisy, but it's beautiful. So over here, Mr. Selvanathan, all the way from USA, visiting our Mitru movements. He's in our premises today. So I would like to ask you to give a brief introduction about yourself, so where we can start with.
Yes, good evening to Reverend Bodhi, good evening Harish, and good evening to all the members of the Mitru organization. Hello all, and thank you for welcoming me, Reverend Bodhi, and showing this great hospitality and showing there is another way to live life. What I have learned is, even though I was born and raised in Sri Lanka, of course at some point in my life I moved to USA, and then I met you in the USA. I met Reverend Bodhi in New Jersey about 10 years ago. We just connected, and Bodhi took the time with his busy schedule to visit me. We had tea together, which I always cherish that moment, and also Reverend Bodhi took the time to come and meet my parents in Sri Lanka. With the COVID and everything, we lost touch for about 4 or 5 years, and we connected again a month ago, and I informed Bodhi that I'll be coming to Sri Lanka and I would like to visit him. And Reverend Bodhi, as usual, with open arms, invite me to over, pick me up in Colombo City and brought me to Ratnapura, where the Mitu Center is. It's Mitu Center. I want to clear one thing. It's a misconception. It is not a rehabilitation center. It's a center that's helping the entire community. Reverend Bodhi, who was born and raised in the city, found this place in 1987 and built this place from the scratch. This was, I wouldn't use the word jungle, but purely great green area. He himself worked on this with volunteers and built up this institute to help the people who need help and prepare them, to give them a future and make them a good adults for the future, for the country and for the world. Today, to my surprise, I find out it's not only for the adults who need help. Reverend Bodhi also runs an orphanage center which has about 50 children. And in addition to that, also he has a nursery school which has about 20 children who are from the local areas who attend those classes. For me, just coming in here, how this Mitu Center has been built is along with nature. There is nothing that's man-made. It's real nature, absolute green, absolutely clean and beautiful, and just looking to see how this hidden gem that's about 2 hours from Colombo in Ratnapura, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Not only is helping the community, it's helping the world. So I politely ask you all, when you are in Sri Lanka, please visit this place, the Mitu Center in Ratnapura. Come and see Reverend Bodhi and his disciples and everybody. This is not a religious organization. It may be following the Buddhism, Lord Buddha's preaching and everything, but it's open to everybody. For example, Harish here, who follows Bible. So he chants Bible during the religious service time, where others are chanting Buddha's preaching and all these things. So there is no restriction. So please come here, whether you are a Sri Lankan or a non-Sri Lankan, wherever you are in the world, come here, take advantage of it. It's really an experience that you could cherish. And if you need help, this is the place for you to be. Please come here, enjoy it, and just enjoy what I enjoyed today. And then looking forward to seeing you all here and taking advantage of this really, really beautiful place. Harish can give you the exact location where they are and how to contact and all this information. And then I really enjoyed it. I don't want to leave. Of course, today I have to leave. I have to go back to Colombo and then go to Jaffna. But please come here. You don't have to be a Sri Lankan. You could be anybody. Come here. There'll be accommodation for you. You could enjoy, live in the nature, experience the nature, and enjoy. Thank you.
And also, like, sharing a fact of it's not a place where, it's only for rehabilitation. So it's where we understand the simplicity of life, right? So you coming all the way from a mission kind of a life, as you discussed with me, like the lifestyle over there is totally different, and we are coming all the way towards the rocks in the bend road and stuff, and you really enjoyed it. So, what is the feel and experience? How do you feel after visiting this place?
So just driving from Colombo to Ratnapura itself was a fantastic experience. You were able to drive through the nature, the winding roads, going up the hill. It was a fantastic experience. Once you come in here, nobody is kind of forcing you to do anything. You see things going on. There is so much going on, 120 adults, all the other 4 centers put together. We have about 500 members that's in these programs taking advantage of it. So nobody here pressured me or just told me about anything. They just let me see what's going on. So it was not staged. There was no words exchanged. It was the reality what I saw and the beauty of it, the trees, the nature, everything. And what I heard today was this Reverend Bodhi's instruction is that no trees can be cut down. That itself, so every tree, every construction, everything that's done in this building is kind of built around the nature. No trees have been cut down, so it is absolutely beautiful. Simplicity, that's the magic word. It's just no expectation. I want to say this, and I hope Reverend Bodhi won't mind this. He doesn't talk about money. He didn't say a word about a penny. He just shows, and he didn't talk, I didn't ask, but it's absolute beauty, and what it is that the service that's been provided and how the members, the 500 members are taking advantage of it. And I want everybody, not just the 500 members who are here, but everybody to reach out to Reverend Bodhi and his team and just come and enjoy. That's all I just want to convey to you all.
Yes, of course, like adding to that, like, as a marketer, I used to work on so many case studies and leadership and stuff like that, but when it's coming to Hamaduru's leadership, it's like selfless leadership. So that's what we believe on, because he never talk about the finance factor, even though there are a lot of requirements needed, and in fact the new building is coming up for international clients, as well as many more things are coming up. So as you asked me the question, how he made this, so you itself came across with the answer, right? So can you share that? Like, you asked the question, like, how you did it? And even I had the question, same question, when I walked in alone by myself. So yeah.
I asked Reverend Bodhi today, what made you do this? To my amazement, I thought Reverend Bodhi was from Ratnapura area. He was born and raised in Colombo city, the busiest part of the Colombo. Where he was born, one side of the house was a prison and the other side of the house was a courthouse. So he was in 8th grade at that time, and that disturbed him. Why the prisoners, the way they were walked, the way they were treated, disturbed him. He was on the 8th grade. He wrote a letter to the magistrate, Commissioner of Prison, I beg your pardon, sorry. Commissioner of Prison, asking what is going on, why can't we treat these prisoners humanely? And Commissioner said, you are a young man, we perfectly understand, you are a gem, but this is the way it is right now, but we'll work on it, put your ideas together and send it to us. And of course Reverend Bodhi did that, and then time has passed on. He decided to move on and he found this place. I asked him, how did you find this place? He said he was driving up and down the streets everywhere looking for a place not too close to the main highway or not too away from the main highway, and he happened to find this place. It's absolutely gorgeous. Even if you want to just give you an idea from where this center is, the Mitu Center is, I was told today by Harris that we could even see the Sivanoli Pada Mala or Adam's Peak. We could see it from here. Sri Pada, we call it. You can't miss this. It's an absolutely gorgeous place. This all came in Reverend Bodhi's mind. Nobody told him there is a place like this here. He was driving up and down, searching, and he found this place. And then he said when he found this place, there was no water, there was no roads, there was nothing. He and a few other people came together, built a hut, a small hut with no roof for first 2 days, and then starting building this place, carrying all material by shoulder. There was no roads to bring in tractors, forklifts, anything like that. And how he built this place by himself with few help, and now it's an organization with 500 people growing, plus an orphanage, plus a nursery school for children, and of course now we are reaching out to the Westerners, anybody who is not a Sri Lankan. There's a new building that's going to coming up, so there'll be a program where you could be an in-house resident. You could stay with us, stay with the Mitu Center, and enjoy the nature and then participate. There'll be a detailed pamphlet that'll be coming out, what that program will look like, and then you could look through this, and please, you will never find a place like this that's so peaceful, so clean, and nobody influences you on anything, just pure freedom with absolute sanity. Thank you.
So what we can say is, like, they used to say gems are found in Ratnapur, right?
Right.
So he's such a gem of a person that we found in Ratnapur.
Absolutely, yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Reverend Bodhi. Thank you for your hospitality. I really enjoyed it. I will try to come and see you every year when I come in August to Sri Lanka. I hope more and other people take advantage of your kindness, your hospitality, and what they could learn from you, and learn from the other members, the 500 plus members we have here. They could learn from it and just develop their life. Thank you.